I'll be running my Rebels today, and this is a force that's going to be led by Jyn Erso. Now, Jyn is going to have her new pistol equipped. That's her SC-14 blaster. It's range 1 to 2 with 5 white dice, both Pierce 1 and suppressive. She also has duck and cover and esteemed leader. Thank you, Ryan from Stabcast. Right over there to the right, we have R2-D2. He's being run naked. And to the left of her, we have Sabine Wren. Sabine has offensive push, personal combat shield, and electro grappling line. Then we got 2 units of Rebel Troopers. They are both upgraded with the Rebel Trooper Captain. 2 units with upgrade of a single Rebel Trooper to make them 5-man units. We got a unit of Pathfinders back there. It's been upgraded with POW and, of course, the A300 rifle configuration. And then 2 units of Rebel Commandos. They have the DH-447 sniper rifle and offensive push. Altogether, 795 points, 10 activations, ready to take on Josh and his robots. Josh is back with his CIS list. Josh, take us through what you got, my friend.
All right. My commander is Grievous. I'm running with the Annihilator, Esteemed Leader, and Aggressive Tactics. I've got right behind him is my one unit of B1s with the E5C, and then to the left and the right of that is another 2 units of B1s, both running HQ uplink and the radiation cannon droid, and the extra B1 as well. Behind them, I've got 2 units of B2s, both running the ACM with the extra B2. And then behind them, I've got the BX series commandos, both running the Deoxys mine and vibroblades. Oh, and also offensive push.
So altogether, 800 points, 8 activations. That's going to allow me to be the blue player today. I am the blue player, so these are my battlefield condition cards, and we have battle lines, hemmed in, advanced positions, breakthrough, key positions, recover the supplies, fortified positions, minefield, and clear conditions. Josh, I'm going to pass with my first veto.
I'll pass as well.
Okay, hemmed in looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and flip that one.
Hemmed in does not look good to me, so I'll go ahead and flip that.
Okay, that was unexpected. So we end up with advanced positions, breakthrough, and fortified positions for today's game. Come back and take a look at the table. We are now done setting up, and I can tell it's going to be a good game. So before we go, I want to point out that the MDF terrain is brought to our friends at woodpeckergames.de. Check the description underneath the video for a link, and these pieces over here, the 3D printed ones, are from our friends over at Imperial Terrain. So check out the description there as well. As are all these trees. Now, buildings on this board are going to be cover 2. Trees and vegetation, such as this right here, will be cover 1. And we have a ton of barricades out, so Josh has placed one there, 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 and there for fortified positions. They have to be within range 1 to 2 or in your deployment zone. I have placed one there, 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 and there. Lots of scout moves, as this is an advanced position. All troopers could scout, speed 1, and then, of course, we have a number of things that could scout already. So, Josh, take us through your deployment first.
Okay. Well, I'll just start over here on the right. With the deployment zone being so close here, just to kind of cover my edge with all the guys that you had, I put my 2 B2 units behind the barricade over here on this side. Grievous just kind of hiding behind the tree here with the 3 B1 units kind of on each side of him. I've got a unit of BX commandos right here behind this building, and I moved up with the Scout 3. Well, they both had the Scout 3, but that's how they got behind the building, and then I was able to move those guys up into that brush.
Okay, I'm going to start out on my left because that's where I started deploying. It was with Jyn infiltrating behind that barricade there, and then the Pathfinders led by POW behind this one here. They're being supported by 3 units of Rebel Troopers. They're kind of blended in there, including one on the left with the Captain. Over here in the center, we have another one with the Rebel Trooper Captain. Then scouting up behind these barricades, you see my 2 units of Rebel Commandos. And then lastly, we have good old Sabine Wren ready with her shield token back here. I think that's going to cover it, Josh. So we are ready to start turn 1. Let me just say good luck to you, sir.
You too.
And we'll be back with our cards next. All right, Josh, I'm going to start us out in turn 1, and I've gone with Symbol of Rebellion. That is Sabine's 2-pip.
Okay, and I went with push.
Oh, both playing 2-pips. That means we got to roll a dice. And since I am the blue player, it's my dice to roll. It will be your priority, though. All right, Josh, turn 1, you are up. Let's go over where you put your orders and how you did your shenanigans.
Well, with push, I had 2 orders. The 2 orders from my card went to this unit here and this unit here. With droid coordination, I gave an order to these commandos. These gave their orders to this B1, and then in turn to the other commandos unit. Okay. So Grievous and my 2 B2s are orderless.
I do see we need to change out the order tokens on those commandos. Those are special forces. Over on my side, we have Sabine Wren, and she has her order ready to go. Did a little measurement. She is just outside of range 3, quite a bit outside of range 3 of those commander droids, so I'm going to be waiting on them, I think. All right. You are up, sir, as we got the order tokens all fixed. Where would you like to start?
Going to start with these commando droids.
Okay.
I think I'm going to have to move up. To range on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's okay.
The arm's in action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll go ahead and do it. I'm not going to be able to get any closer. If you went this way...
Do some measurement.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see which one will...
So it has to be wholly within that range.
The one? Okay.
Yeah.
And then measured from the edge of the token?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm seeing from here, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell me on that one.
Be a little short there, but I think if you just maneuver it a little bit, we'll be able to do it.
And still get?
Yeah.
So like maybe like right there.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So I'm looking at these 4 units here. I'm not close enough for R2.
Correct.
All right, so that'll be my turn.
Go ahead and cohere your guys, however you're going to cohere them, and then you're going to have the option to go ahead and press the button on that bomb. So we'll come back after that. Just going to have 2 white and a black, and poison 1. Let's make our way clockwise, starting with the one on the right, back towards us.
By R2.
Yeah.
And we're going to clockwise from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
So 1. I won't save, so I'll lose a guy and I'll take a poison token. 3. That's a nice roll. I'll save 1, so I'll lose 2 guys and take a poison token.
And this was the unit.
This one right here.
Right here, and then we're doing the bushes. Or no, by the.
Yeah, up by the tree.
By the tree.
1 flip back for you. Nope, don't save that one. And 2. Don't save those either. That is a strong first move for you, so we'll come back and show you exactly what happened there. All right, I promised I'd show you what happened, and it was pretty bloody, as this unit has lost 1, that unit lost 2, this unit has lost 1, and this unit has lost 2. They're all poison. That means at the end of their activation, they're going to lose another guy. All right, with that, we need to recover, so let's go to our stack, and we have pulled Jyn Erso, and what Jyn's going to do is she's going to take a look at the range to Josh's commando droids.
I didn't expect them to last long.
She's going to be a little bit outside of range 2, unfortunately, but she will be going to move up to range 2. Just like so. And then let's shoot some dice. Now these guys are in the open. Jyn gets her 5 white dice with their SC-14 blaster. Surgeon to crit says we got 1 crit at Pierce 1. Now you do have Pervious, so you'll be rolling 2 dice here.
So it's just in addition to what your Pierce value is?
Exactly
okay.
right.
Oh.
So we'll be losing 1 droid and taking 2 suppression tokens because it is suppressive.
Okay.
All right, we're a little rusty here. We forgot to roll to see what the bomb does to Josh as well. So I'll roll these. And on this one, it surges to crit, I presume?
They surge to crit. Does the bomb?
Yeah. On the very bottom. It surges to hit.
Surge to hit.
Okay, so 2 there, my friend. So you're going to have to roll 2 red dice.
2 red.
Roll like you did the last one. No. So 1 guy will go down. Droids do not get poisoned, but it does take a suppression.
Yep.
All right, Josh's droids are up to 3 suppression, and they've lost 2 of the commandos so far. Going to have to pick off some more of those if I'm going to have a shot.
I'm just doing some measurements, sorry.
That's okay. We'll come back. All right, we're back. Josh is ready to make a move. Have been measured out to range 3.
I'm going to move these guys up. I'm going to put him right here. And kind of get these guys in. So many units.
Now, if you cohere 1 to see through that gap, you'll be able to shoot all 3 of my guys. Yep. So we'll work on that cohesion and go over to the dice tray after that.
I would say I can see his leg.
There you go. Josh is going to have 6 white and 3 black. I'm going to have heavy cover here because of the suppression token. Looks like we got 1 hit and 1 crit and another hit. Now the cover will take care of 2 of those with the crit coming through. Let's see if I can save it. I do not. So these rebels have taken a 2nd suppression token as I go to my stack, and I have pulled an operative, which must be R2.
Beep, beep.
Exactly. Let's start to.
You want to come towards my B2?
I do. He is a brave little droid, if nothing else. And I think what I'll do, since he's already speed 1, just kind of sneak right over to there. Okay, that's going to be it for R2.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Sure.
I need to measure some things out.
All right. All right, Josh has formulated a plan. What you got, buddy?
I'm going to go ahead and activate this other unit of BX commandos. What I'm going to do is use scale and then move right here to the edge of the building. And we're going to throw a grenade.
Okay, so that's going to be within range 1 for the bomb. Let's see where that puts you up to.
Does it
And from the unit leader.
Okay. I think that's this guy right here, right? All right, so let me...
It's going to be wholly within range 1, so we're going to have to push it back a little bit.
Okay.
And we can adjust it from there to make sure we got the best fit, but you guys see where it's generally going to go at this point.
Okay.
Okay, you saw this before. It's going to be 1 black and 2 white. We're going to start with Josh's unit so we don't forget it. It does have blast, as it does 1 there for you. Which you save.
I'm walking away. I got a bomb to do.
So let's start with Jyn.
Okay.
Jyn has 2. We're going to go ahead and esteem leader onto the 2 surrounding rebel unit scorer. So the one behind the box first is going to lose a guy, and the one out in the open is also going to lose a guy.
So with the steam leader, who takes the poison?
Yeah, that's a good question. We'll have to see. As we'll see after we get done rolling.
Okay.
All right, so next up, let's do R2.
Okay.
Oh, 2 crits. R2 won't make any saves and will not be poisoned, so he's going to take 2 wounds there. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go with the one-man squad now.
Crit hit.
Okay, so he's got to make both of these or he is gone. He does not. So then lastly, this 3-man unit who stands alone.
Hit and crit.
See if they make any saves for me. They make 1, so they're going to lose another guy. All right, my rebels are getting absolutely hammered as we lost an activation. Now, when Jyn using Steam Leader on this unit and the unit that used to be here, what the rule says is after you defend and take a wound from a unit that has a poison special rule, you gain a poison token. So these guys are now up to 3, while Jyn does not have any poison because she did not take any wounds at this point. So let's go ahead and go to my stack as I've pulled a core unit. And I think that core unit is going to be these guys. Who do we want to go? These guys are about done, so we're going to go with them. And what they're going to do is they're going to go ahead and use my Rebel Captain's ability to not be suppressed. As they're going to go up here for one last valiant shot before poison takes them out. Dioxis everywhere. Mm-hmm. And so they're going to have your guys in light cover at this point. Josh reminded me droids don't get anything for suppression tokens, so I have you in the open. Thank you, Josh. Good call. All right, 2 black dice. See if we can get a hit here. We do get a hit. And a dead BX droid. All right, at this point, the poison's going to kick in, Josh, and I'm going to lose 2 more guys over here as all these tokens will then get cleared.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, even activations.
Indeed.
All right. Give me a moment.
Sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and take from my stack, and I got a B2 unit. So let's, where's my 2? I guess I should, I'm not in range 2, I would imagine, from where I'm at.
No. All right. I mean, we can check. But your unit leader is far behind there, so there's going to be no way.
Where's my unit leader? Right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move them up.
The guy behind him is your unit leader?
He's the one with his hand out.
Yep,
right, that one. Okay. So let me do some measurements here and just see. Looks like I would be in range.
I think you're going to be out of range once you move your guy up.
Okay.
It's going to be close, but you can go ahead and lay her down now, and then just take the red one off. So leave the black one on with the flat
I see what
end,
you're saying.
so you don't have it tabbed. And then you have it.
Yep.
Okay.
So let me cohere, and then I'm going to take a shot at these Pathfinders with these V2s.
Sounds good. All right, Josh is all set. 4 black, 4 white, and 3 red.
All right.
Not surging anything, but that is a heck of a roll, as you only miss with 2. 3. That is a wonderful roll.
And then you get your cover.
So I got heavy cover to block 2 of them. I will go ahead and do duck and cover. So I'm rolling 2, 4, 6, 7 dice. Oh my goodness, this is just a disaster.
Do they have the, so, oh yeah.
I will save 4, meaning I'm going to lose 3 guys. Ouch. So that is where Josh's droids ended up, by the way.
Sorry.
As this is where my Pathfinders were. We have a few less of them now. So I have to go to my stack. We have pulled another core unit. It's going to be this one right here, Josh. I'm going to go ahead and grab a white dice. See if we can roll off that suppression. We do not. All they're going to do is shoot at those 2 BX droids in the open. So we're looking at 3 black dice here. That's good for 2 hits.
Save 1.
1 guy remains. Nice. So the poison token's going to take out another guy. As Josh stated, I don't have to worry about a bomb next turn as the bomb thrower is gone. So you are up, my friend.
1 bomb.
Yeah, 1 bomb thrower.
Let's go ahead and let's go from the stack.
Okay.
Grievous. Give me a moment.
Sure. Josh has a plan for General Grievous.
I'm just going to double move him using scale and come to the corner, the back corner of this building.
Okay.
So I can easily get there.
Easily do that. I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack. Pull in a Special Forces unit. I think the Special Forces unit we're going to use is this one over here. And what they're going to do is they're going to move out boldly because this is where we find ourselves right now. And Josh, if you can give me a range 5 check to Grievous, I'd like to see that. So that's 4 right there.
Yeah, this is 4.
So
I'd probably get it.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a
There's the
problem.
edge. Yeah, I think you got 5 easy.
So here's the 5th one right there.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to pop offensive push with them.
Yep.
And then we'll come back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot all my regular shots into this guy right here, and then my sniper shot into Grievous.
And just, I don't think this will change your mind or anything, but remember he does have a steam leader.
Yep, I'm looking to put some suppression on him.
Okay.
All right, so here's my aim token. The sniper shot going up at Grievous is a black and white. You'll have cover 1 here. And I will go ahead and use that aim token.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we shot him first and double blank there. As now we got 4 shots. This droid will be in the open. He would normally have light cover, but with sharpshooter 1, that's a no, so just 1. But it is enough to get him. So that's going to do it for my commando unit, as this commando unit, wrong team, is now gone. So Josh, it's back to you.
I think what I will do is go ahead and activate this unit.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to do a double move, but let me measure it out. I think it's going to be a single move. I can see R2, not Jyn. Joe, he's got something now because he's got suppression, right?
Right.
He can't be fired on.
He is inconspicuous.
Gotcha. So I'm going to move him out, and I'm going to take a shot just with 6 white to the Pathfinders.
Okay. You'll be able to throw 7 white because you always have your standard sidearm.
Right.
All right. So full unit, Josh has informed me, so he's going to get 8 white dice here. I have light cover at this point because of the suppression token. Looks like...
You want me to re-roll that one?
No, that's good. That's a blank.
Okay.
Unless you think it's otherwise.
No, it'll be blank. It's fine.
Yeah, it's...
So,
I'm confident it's a blank. So...
1.
Cover 1 away.
Yep.
I have 2 suppression on me right now, so I'm rolling 3 dice for that one. As I do block it, but take a 3rd suppression on the unit. All right, we're up to 3 suppression on those Pathfinders as we go to my stack. We've got a core unit. It's going to be these guys over here. Let's go ahead and try to roll off that suppression again. Ah, sorry, Josh. As we got no love there, what I'm going to do is move these guys out. As soon as I find my range 2 movement stick, if I can borrow yours, Josh. I see where I've left it. Yep. All right. And of course, we're going to lose a guy due to the poison token. Because that's going to be it for these guys, Josh.
All right. I think I will go ahead and I'll go ahead and take pull token. It's going to be these other units of B2s.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'm going to do some measurements here.
Sure. Josh has moved his B2s up. They are within range 2 of my Pathfinders, who will have heavy cover here. As he rolls 4 white, 4 black, and 3 red. Not as good this time, but still nice shot.
Yeah, they don't surge, so there's your heavy cover.
Okay. So far I got 3 suppression. An additional 4 dice here. Because they are danger sense 3. So roll a total of 7 dice. Try to save these guys. I will just have POW left after that. Alright, it is what it is. POW now has 4 suppression and has lost all his friends, as you see where Josh has ended up with his B2s. I'm going to go back to my stack, and I'm going to pull a Special Forces unit. And that Special Forces unit is going to be these guys right here, who are going to be moving up, popping their offensive push, and probably shooting at a whole bunch of commando droids up there. So this is where my boys and girl end up. They are now within range 3 of the commando droids, who will have light cover after Sharpshooter 1. Pop my offensive push, so that's going to be a total of 4 black, 5 black, and a white. Coming in at Pierce 1. Okay, so we got 3 so far. Let's re-roll 2 of those using that aim token. Oh no. So you're going to block 1. So with Impervious, you're going to roll 3 here, buddy.
Oh, they have Pierce? Okay.
Yeah, Pierce 1 with the sniper rifle.
Lose 2.
All right.
Right.
That's going to go ahead and do it for that unit of Rebel Commandos, as Josh is taking a suppression token and taking 2 of those commando droids off.
Yeah, I think so. My last unit here, I think I'm just going to double move up to the back of the building here. So there's 1. Easily get to the back of the building.
Okay. All right. That means I'm going back to my stack, and I've pulled a core unit who is now dead, which means I got POW at this point. He's going to go ahead and try to roll off some of that suppression. He's got 4.
Oh, there you go.
So 3. I don't want to get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get rid of 2.
And it always worked that way whenever you get the grades of suppression roll. And it's not...
Unfortunately, yes. All right, so what he is going to do is he's going to go ahead and shoot up at the droids up there, and then he's going to move.
Okay.
So it is a red and white for POW's gun. I did not use his Inspire on purpose. We're good there. As POW gets a hit, now you're going to cover that away, so it's just going to be a suppression token for him.
Okay.
All right, POW has now moved backwards. Tries to reform my lines, as is... are you out, Josh?
Yep.
All right, so that's going to leave Sabine Wren, who needs to get in on the action. So she, of course, will be double moving. She fears nothing. And at the end of our turn, let's paint some graffiti, buddy.
Okay.
I will just have to find my graffiti token and put that out there. All right, that's going to be it for Sabine, as she has placed her graffiti token up against this tree. As we start to clean up the board, I'm going to keep my suppression token on both Jyn and Pow. One comes off of everyone else, of course. As, the Rebels just took a beating. Josh, in turn, has lost 7 commando droids. He's clearly in control of this game. Let's see if the Rebels can scratch something back at this point. We are in turn 2, Josh. What'd you play?
Ambush.
Okay, I've gone with Rebellious.
That's my roll.
It is. So that's going to be a red dice. On shields, you will have priority. Nope, that's going to be me. With priority, I have ordered Jyn as I must. Josh, over on your side, what'd you do?
I gave my one order to this unit of B1s, which in turn gave here, and then up to my commandos, and each one got a surge from aggressive tactics.
We're going to start with Jyn, who's just going to be firing up her blaster at those guys up there. All right, 5 white dice again with sharpshooter 1, so they're going to have light cover after that. Pierce 1. See if she can do better. No. So you're going to roll 2 dice here, my friend. So I will,
one?
pierce through that one. They're going to gain 2 suppression tokens, as then I'm going to be moving Jyn. All right, after that attack, Jyn has decided to move backwards. She did keep her suppression token, which is an option when you have danger sense. So over to you, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate them and give me a sec, because I got 3 options I'm thinking about doing. I just want to measure some things out.
Well, let's go ahead and roll off the suppression first, because that might, well, they're not going to be suppressed regardless. So go ahead and roll them off. You got 3.
3.
You're going to roll off 2 of them. All right. So let you weigh your options, then we'll come back. But before you measure anything, I am going to make use of my command card, which allows me to move Jyn before you do anything.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it should have been done before you even rolled those suppression tokens, but Jen's going to go ahead and move farther away at this point. All right, so Jyn has moved back to here now. As you can go ahead and think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
So Josh went with the commandos, did a scale action down the building, double move into R2 in order to engage him in close combat. Now you do have to have him in contact as well. So that should be good right there. All right, Josh has 2 red, 2 white here against R2.
What's his health?
He has 2 remaining health.
2, okay. And I do have a surge.
And you also surge to hit.
A surge to hit.
So 2, R2 has to save 1 of these if he is to remain alive, which he will. Okay. Okay, so those guys are all set as I'm going to go to my stack. I've pulled a Special Forces. Let that be Biston. And I think Biston's going to come over here and help out his friend R2. Make sure I can reach. Which he can. Okay. So Biston's going to keep his 2 suppression on him. He will go ahead and take a 3rd suppression in order to proc his Dauntless, which is move action. And now for a 2nd action, he's going to go ahead and hit your droid. So it's just a black dice here.
I should have popped that offensive push.
That black dice is going to be a hit. And a block on Josh's part. All right, so Biston at least is safe along with R2 right there. Yeah, so you're going to be up next, my friend. Either go to your stack, which has Grievous and those 2 units of B2s.
Yeah.
Or you have 3 units of B1s on the board, it looks like.
I don't want Grievous right now, or do I? I kind of want to get him out of the open. I'll go ahead and draw from the stack.
Okay.
It's B2.
Okay.
AI doesn't kick in.
Correct.
Those are in melee. I don't think I'm in range anyways.
No one's within range 2 at this point.
So, let's see. I don't think I can get up in melee with this guy, but let's go this unit here. I think I'm just gonna double move them there.
Okay.
And I'll cohere them.
While Josh is cohering him, let's go to our stack and see what we get. A core unit. My only remaining core unit is this one right here. So I'll take some measurements and see what they want to do. In an attempt to preserve combat power, I've double moved with that core unit. As Josh, decision time for you, sir. Oh, I have a second core unit. Just kind of hiding there. Lovely.
I guess I'm gonna have to move that and see. And we're good there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these guys out. And I'm gonna take a shot at Jyn.
Okay.
With the radiation cannons is within range.
Alrighty. Alright, what's the radiation cannon get for dice?
2 red. So I'm looking at what, 7 white and 2 red.
Okay, for this round I do have low profile, I believe. Let me make sure that's right. No, she does not have low profile. It was the narrative card I was looking at.
Okay.
All right.
So she's
cover 1 right
cover
now.
Cover 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Josh does have 1 surge token here.
All right, so I will go ahead and use the surge token to go ahead and make that a hit.
Okay.
And take it away with the cover.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and use my duck and cover in order to put her up to 2 suppression, so I'm rolling 5 at this point. I will save 3 of them. So Jyn comes through. So Jyn up to 3 suppression, but not poisoned because she took no damage, as I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack. And I pulled an operative. It's going to be R2-D2. First thing R2-D2 is going to do is repair himself. He needs to do that. So it is repair 2, capacity 2. So he has 1 capacity left. The second thing he's going to do is use his little suppressive attack against these commandos in base contact with them. It is 3 white dice. It is surging to hit. It could do something. Let's see. There's 1. There's save for Josh. All right, Josh is taking a second suppression on them because it is a suppressive weapon in melee. It's always suppressive, but in this case it was in melee.
I think I'll go ahead and take from the stack.
Okay.
It's the other unit of V2s. Pretty sure this is going to be a double move. We'll see. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to double move. They're all in melee. I think what I will do is get them behind this barricade.
All right, while Josh goes ahead and coheres behind that barricade, we're going to see what we pull next, and it's an air operative. That's going to be a Sabine Wren. So I got to take a minute as Josh ends up there, figure out where I want Sabine to go. Okay, pretty easy play for Sabine. She's just going to hop into this cover here, and that's going to give her range 2 on both those units. This one will be in the clear, and that one will have heavy cover. All right, Josh, let's do the unit in the clear first. Looking at 3 surgeon to crit. We've gotten 2 there.
This is the radiation cannon unit.
Yep.
2 hit,
2 dead there. Now the other unit in heavy cover. If I can't get a crit here, I do get a crit and a hit, so 1 dice for you. You do save it. Well done.
This is this unit, right?
Yep. So that's it for Sabine, as she manages to take 2 out of that unit and put a suppression token on that unit. As we go back to you, Josh.
So I would need to move him out for him to have line of sight on him.
Yes.
Even though he's touching the.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and activate. Yeah, I'll go ahead and activate this unit. I'm going to start with moving. I'm just going to move him back here.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I have 3 on Sabine.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have light cover.
Okay. And
You want to try to roll off that suppression, though?
Yeah.
We got some on the landing platform. Okay, we'll keep the suppression for now. Josh gonna have 3 black and 6 red at this point. Yep, you're all good. Sabine in light cover, 3 crits and a hit. I'll cancel one of those. And now Sabine rolling her red dice. You know what? I'm gonna take 1 on the shield.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 2 here. As I'll
Nice.
save them both.
Sabine's gonna be the tough group.
Her and Jyn.
Jyn's being tough too, yeah.
Yep, that's all that's being tough, but it might be enough. So Sabine spent her shield and she gained a suppression token, but no worse for wear as I go to my stack. I have pulled a Special Forces unit. We've been waiting for this. Josh, these guys are going to aim and shoot at that unit right there.
The open unit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it is 5 black and a white. Surgeon to hit, no cover here. At Pierce 1. Let's do all of them. So take 6. I'm going to go ahead and pierce 1, and you've already used your surge there, so you'll lose 6 guys.
That's all of them.
It is?
Right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 6.
Sweet. So that's going to do it for this Rebel Commando unit, as they have done their job. Now you have the option for either Grievous or that unit of B1s.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate the B1s.
Okay.
Because who do you have left?
I
That
have
unit?
this core unit and that Special Forces
Back here, right?
Yep, Commando unit back there.
I don't think I'm in 3.
You'll be within 3 of Sabine, no problem.
Think so?
Oh, yeah.
Not these. Eh? Eh?
I think you might be a little
A
short
little
on
short
them.
there?
Yep.
Yeah. That's Sabine. Okay. So,
Cohere them up and shoot at Sabine.
yeah.
All right. Josh is looking at 8 white. He does have a surge token. Sabine Wren in heavy cover because she's in that area terrain with a suppression token. 3 crits, pretty good. 4 out of 8. So I'm going to pass up on that one and have to roll 3 dice here. Stay alive, my girl. She'll take a wound. Sabine takes a second suppression token, and her first wound is I go to my stack and have pulled a core unit. That's these guys back here. I think at this point they just want to move a bit. Trading space for time, as we say. That is their double movement, my friend.
Okay. So my last unit will be Grievous.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I'm going to not use that one. Okay, so I've got guys in the way here. So with scale, I have to move, then scale, then move again.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you can see I can easily get behind these boxes.
Yeah.
I'm going to move like here, scale,
mm-hmm.
and then move.
Okay. Now, let's move you back here, buddy. Just to make sure, because you can get right here, you don't have range 2 on anybody. Because he does have Relentless, and you do have his gun. Okay, he will be a little short there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you can move him behind the boxes after that.
Well, Relentless triggers what? Off a move?
Off a move, yep.
So if I moved him up to the corner, but I'd still be not directly behind this, I could still get a shot with the Relentless off?
Yep, sure.
Well, which side do I want to go to? You have Jyn and all of them over there. I could still see Sabine if I move like here. Cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to move him on this side, and I'm going to take a shot at Sabine with my Annihilator.
Okay. It's going to be 2 black and 2 white at critical 1, pierce 1. So you're going to get 1 crit through.
Oh. I meant to switch that to a crit.
So with Impervious, I'm rolling 2 here. Have to save them both. She does not, so she'll take a second wound and a third suppression. So there's Sabine. As Grievous is done, I go to my last token and pull a Special Forces. These guys are going to be popping out and shooting Grievous. And we're going to make it so he's going to have light cover behind the boxes, but not get the barricade. So we'll come back after we move these guys. So this is where I ended up moving my guys, and they now have range 3 at Grievous, who will have light cover from that straight shot. 5 black and a white. I wouldn't mind if they did like their buddies did. They do not, as they just get 2. That light cover, if I recall, is now no cover because they are Sharpshooter 1.
Sharpshooter, okay.
So you're looking at 2 at this point.
So this is when I decide if it's going to go to other people?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do one to each.
Okay.
That's how guarding 1, right? I can
Yep.
still choose 2 different units.
So the close one, I'm going to go ahead and pierce.
Okay.
And so the far one, or the one closest to us now, you'll roll a white dice for. Okay, so lose 1 out of each squad, and Grievous takes a suppression.
Okay.
All right, we're done here as Josh has removed a droid from each unit and taken a suppression on Grievous. That is the end of the turn, though. So B2s are swarming all over R2 and POW over here, as you can see. Jyn has retreated back. The rebels are forming a firing line over here as Grievous starts to push up on them. So remove a suppression token. I'm going to keep 3 on Biston. 3 on Biston, 3 on Jyn, and we're going to take 1 off of Sabine.
Was this one here on the commandos, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took 1 off already. So.
Yep, that is on the commandos from R2.
Okay.
So we'll come back for turn 3. Things are still desperate for the rebels, no doubt about it. All right, Josh, for turn 3, I have played Legacy of Mandalore, Sabine's 3-pip.
And I played Crush Them.
Okay, so we continue to match on that. See if I can get priority here. That would be sweet. No one's won priority yet. Josh, you had priority. Where'd you go, my friend?
I gave one to Grievous for the card, and then the B1's here behind the building, and the BX's over there in melee with R2.
Okay, so he gained 2 extra surge tokens because I have 2 units that have been defeated, plus aggressive tactics to make the third. Over here, Sabine has issued an order to herself, this unit of commandos, and of course Jyn, at which point she picked up 2 dodges and an aim token. So you do have priority. Where are you going to go first, Josh?
I'm going to go ahead and just try to take care of this mess over here.
All right.
We're going to go with the BX's.
All right, for his first action, Josh has stated he wants a dodge token. So 2 red, 2 white, going after R2-D2.
I'll use surge tokens.
They do hit.
I'm already surged to hit, don't
Yep.
I? Yep. I'll go ahead and use the aim to try to reroll this one.
Sure. Okay, so 3 could be enough to kill R2. R2 needing to save 1 again. Does he? No. No, he does not. My speed bump has been run over as R2 is now gone. I am going to go with Sabine. Josh, first thing she's going to do is shoot off her pistols at that unit of B1s in heavy cover, and then also at General Grievous before taking a move. All right, we're going to use that aim token.
You're doing Grievous first?
We are.
Okay.
Light cover for Grievous, as I've gotten 3 hits. That will do. Now you'll cancel 1. This would be where you do a steam leader if you want.
Yeah. She has Pierce?
No.
Okay. I'll esteem leader.
I'm sorry, she does have Pierce.
Okay. I'll esteem leader to the unit behind me.
Okay, so that's 1.
You gonna use your Pierce on that, or?
No, I'll save it for Grievous.
Okay.
So, white dice for that unit. If you want to roll Grievous first, let's do the white dice first.
Okay.
Okay. So you have a surge token to
I'll
spend.
use it.
Okay. And now, Grievous, I will be using the Pierce, so he's going to get 2 dice. And he saves both of them. Take a suppression. Yep. Second half of this attack is going to be at that unit of B1s in heavy cover. As we got 2 crits so far. Let's go ahead and re-roll this hit. See if we can get a 3rd crit. No. But you're saving 2 with white dice here. And it's at Pierce 1.
Oh, is he white dice?
It's not the first attack.
Oh,
was
yeah, you're right.
Grievous.
You're right. This is the B1s.
Unit B1s.
Nope.
Lose 2. So I failed to rally with her. I need to see if she does rally.
Okay.
This is important. Because she is within range 1 to 2 of her graffiti token, she's going to be rolling 3 dice. She does rally 1. So that is 2 actions for her. And she still has her 2 surge tokens and a suppression token as she has moved backwards some. All right, Josh, it is back to you now, my friend.
I'll go ahead and draw.
Okay.
It's going to be one of these B2 units over here.
Okay. Probably what you were looking for, huh?
Yeah. The AI attack doesn't kick in.
Correct.
So I'm just going to easily move into melee
Okay.
with POW.
Gotcha.
And we're going to punch him with Iron Fist.
5 black dice is a lot of black dice. Powell currently has 3 suppression on him for his danger sense, which does work in melee. I've gotten a lot of comments about that recently. You're going to hit 3 times.
Yep.
That means I'm rolling 6 dice and have to save half of them. That's not very fun. Powell is dead. Second half of that speed bump ran over. That's where Powell was, is this unit of B2s is now done. I'm going to go ahead and activate Jyn Erso now. Unfortunately, Jyn does not have line of sight to Sabine's token, but she's going to try to roll off one of these. No. Those BXs have already gone.
Yeah.
Guess we're going to be moving back.
She don't want to tangle with those B2s next round, huh?
She would have loved to have shot those BXs if she would have rolled off a suppression token, which she did not.
And then move.
All right, so it's up to you, sir.
Let's go ahead and get, I guess, these guys moving. I'm gonna draw from the stack. Let's go ahead and move. So what do we, is this one Special Forces unit and then you got your 2
Troopers,
rebels?
yep.
Okay.
Exactly right.
So we're gonna go ahead and activate these guys. Not within range 2 of anything. And I don't think I can even get in range 2 of anything. No. So they are going to we're going to double move. And the first one's going to be over this barricade.
Okay.
Let's see, it was like right there. And then go here up and that'll be done.
All right. I'm going to go with this Special Forces unit right here. What they're going to do is shoot at that unit of B1s right there, and then move. Yeah. So 5 black and a white. These guys are on fire. Now your heavy cover becomes light cover, canceling this surge to hit.
Yeah.
But you're looking at 5 at Pierce 1.
Oh, because you hit 5 of them.
Now you do have a surge token to spend.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend it. Oh, will it matter? It'll have 1 left?
Yeah, you'll have 1 left.
Yep.
Doggone it. That's going to do it for those commandos, and I was wrong. Josh did not have a surge token on that unit, so they are destroyed, thankfully. As we go back to you, sir, and you have Grievous, and you have a unit of B1s, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Sure. Josh has a plan. What you going to do, buddy? Well, let's say if you roll off that suppression first.
Okay. Nope.
Does not.
I'm going to move here, take a shot at Sabine.
Okay.
I need to come out a little bit more. I got a little bit of wiggle room. So I'll come out here, take a shot at Sabine, and then I'm going to move again.
Okay, Sabine will have heavy cover because she is higher than the height of your miniature at this point.
Okay.
All right. 2 black, 2 white. Sabine also has 2 dodge tokens. Josh looking for a crit here. He does have critical 1. There is a crit. All right. Dodge tokens do nothing. Impervious. She takes a wound and a suppression token. Grievous now cowers behind the tree. Yeah, Sabine takes her 3rd wound and 2nd suppression. As I get a Special Forces unit, that's going to be these guys over here. And I think what they're going to have to do is find a way to shoot Grievous. So let's do some movement off camera and see what I can get. So I moved these boys about as far as I could, and everyone can see except for the unit leader. So Grievous will have heavy cover, which will go down to light. as I shoot him with what I have able to see. So it's going to be 4 black and a white. What is going on over there?
I tried to put it under the thing a little bit. So.
4 hits. You'll cover away 1, leaving you with 3. Now, pierce 1 means you'll roll 4 dice here. And you'll save 3. Take that suppression, buddy. It's going to do it for these guys right here. As Josh, you have your unit of B1s remaining.
Yep. Should really get there, right?
Yeah. Okay, he'll cohere them up and then be shooting at my commando unit. That just went.
Yep.
All right, Josh, looking at 6 white and 2 red. Excuse me there.
No surges. What do you have cover-wise there?
Heavy cover because of low profile.
No profile. So 3?
Yep. I'll save 1 and take a poison token there. Alright, that right there is Josh's last activation, which means I have 2 Rebel Trooper units to go. Let's start with this one. And does my man here have line of sight? He does. Does my man here have range 3? He does. So we have heavy cover, but I'm going to shoot. I'm going to aim and shoot with this unit right here, buddy.
Okay.
Not able to put any wounds on Grievous. We're hoping to suppress him out. So 2 black dice with a name token. We got 2 hits, one of which is a crit. So go ahead and make a save there. He does. That's it for these guys. As I go back to my stack, and we have our other core unit. As these guys are also going to have to move out and try to get suppression on Grievous. So now 2 of those rebels can see Grievous, who will have heavy cover as my unit leader cannot see him. 2 black dice again. No benefit of a name token here, as I do get 2 hits, so you won't have to save any, but you will take a suppression. All right, Josh, that's going to do it for the turn. So at this point, Jyn will take away 1 suppression. Gotta take a suppression away from here, and 1 from Sabine as she loses her 2 dodge tokens. With not too many wounds left.
Oh, this is the truth.
So 3 on
3 left.
Grievous, and quite a few units here about to get into my deployment zone, which will be very good news for Josh. As the rebels continue to put up a fight, we're not done yet. Go to turn 4. So at this point, Josh, we've each played a 1, 2, and 3 pip. You divulge first. You show first.
Trained in your Jedi arts.
I went with explosions. My 1 pip.
This is my roll.
It is. See if the trend continues. It does. I've given my order to Sabine. Josh has given his order to Grievous. Obviously, I'm going to go with Sabine now. She is within range 1 to 2 of her graffiti token. So she will pull off that suppression. And what she's going to do, Josh, is she is going to make a speed 3 move. And I'm going to come around here and do it.
Okay.
So Sabine's speed 3 move took her down there with her jump. And she has tossed 2 satchel charges right behind General Grievous. After she does that, arms 2, she gets to make a free speed 1 move. So she's going to move out of here. So she's not in line of sight of those bombs. And then she will go ahead and use her detonate 2 to blow those both by Grievous. Unfortunately, I could not get those B1s in line. It is a red and a white with blast. Surgeon to crit. First one on Grievous. Second one on Grievous. 2. So it's kind of funny because he took the 2 wounds. I would have much rather have had the other suppression token. Yeah. But no, that's not how it works. So you have to roll off one of these 4, my friend.
Yeah.
And you do. See what you choose to do with them. That's going to be the next question.
But once it's... I still only get the 1 action though, right?
Correct.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here.
Okay.
That's going to be my action.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a shot with Relentless.
Okay.
On Sabine.
Okay.
Well, she's got 2 left.
She's got 2 left.
And I do have the hit at the end. Let me start by moving them. See who's all in this. Okay, so there's the move. Putting
those 3 units.
3 units in for the attack. So we'll go ahead and take the... Just to make sure she gets off... Well, she's already gone though. I think my Annihilator shot is going to go into the... So these are 2 and then 4?
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Yep.
And this is Special Forces and this is just the Rebels?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. And who has the poison?
The Special Forces.
Special Forces. Let's just... Annihilator shot into Sabine. Let's just get her off the board.
Okay.
Or try. 2 black, 2 white. All right.
No cover. As she does 4 hits. Of course she does. Rolling 5 dice. She's got to save 4 of these. She'll save all 5. You'll pierce 1, but then the other 4 hold up. Now, trained in your Jedi arts is going to be 1 white, 2 black, and 1 red on everyone. You want to start with Sabine?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with Sabine.
All right, she does have cover 1 now because she has a suppression token from the Annihilator.
Yep.
As you'll do 2 hits after cover. She'll take a wound and she's up to 3 suppression. As we do it for, let's go with the Rebel Trooper unit next. They have white cover.
Ooh.
So they're going to take 1. And they will take that 1. Okay. And the Special Forces, who have heavy cover because of low profile. We're looking at 3. Do you want to use a surge token at this point?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the surge.
All right, so that surge hits. Cancel 2, leaving 2. And that's going to be only the unit leader that survives there. Rough. Okay, pretty rough there as I am looking at Sabine on her last wound. Those rebels are okay with 2 suppression, and that guy with the poison token will be no more after his next activation. Let's see what we get. We got a core unit. I think at this point, what I'm going to do... You got those guys nicely lined up. Let's go with those guys. They got 2 suppression. See if they roll off 2 suppression using 3 dice thanks to the graffiti token. Nope, just 1. So let's just stand there and shoot at the general who will have light cover. It is 3 black dice. You do have light cover. As we got hit and crit, you'll block the hit. Let's see if you'll block the crit as well.
Nope.
No. 3 wounds now. Grievous up to 4 suppression and 3 wounds, as that's going to do it for my Rebel Trooper unit. As you go to your stack, And it's going to be a trooper unit.
Yeah.
Core unit. Oh, you do have the one special forces in there.
Yeah, this is a core unit.
Okay.
This will go ahead and activate them. Their AI attack will kick in.
Okay.
And it'll have to be on these rebel units here.
That makes sense to me. They'll have heavy cover with that suppression token. Looking at 6 white and 2 red for Josh. He gets a wound through, poison token will be applied. He gets 3 wounds through, a unit will be removed. Alright. So I'm going to block 2 with the cover. No surge. I need to save 1. Can they do it again? Yes! Alright, Josh taking his second action, which is going to be to move behind that barricade. As I have taken a second suppression on that rebel unit, as I go to my stack and pull a special forces unit. I think these guys have to move and shoot Grievous. Having to move because eventually we're going to need to score by getting in Josh's deployment zone. And shooting Grievous because he's a menace and must be destroyed. Okay, so at Grievous, who will have no cover at this point. So looking at 1 white and 5 black again. 3, 4, 5. Very good roll of 5. Can't complain how the sniper, the commandos have been doing.
Yeah.
As Grievous, go ahead and save 1, roll 1 more dice because of impervious.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and cancel 1. Take a wound and a suppression token. Nope. Yep, exactly right. Because that was a hit.
1 and 1.
Yep. So Grievous up to 4 wounds and 5 suppression as we go back to you, Josh.
Take from the stack, and it's going to be a core. I think if I activate, yeah, if I activate them, I'll have to shoot Jyn. What's her courage?
3.
There's no leader here. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and activate them.
Okay. First
And
action.
First action will be to shoot Jyn.
Absolutely. And Jyn playing with some light cover here because of her suppression.
I didn't pay attention to what they. That's a full unit, right?
Yep. I have not even shot at B2s at this point.
Yeah, so 4, 4, and 2. Yeah.
Running rampant.
So it looks like 5 normal hits.
So we go ahead and push that down to 4. Jyn has 2 suppression on her right now, so she's going to be rolling a total of 6 dice. 3, 5, and 6. Chooses not to duck and cover at this point. She's only going to save 1, so it takes 3 damage and a suppression. Josh considering his second action at this point.
It's going to be to advance, just straight.
As I go to my stack, I've pulled a core unit. like better in this scenario?
What round is this? 4?
Round 4, yep. So I'm going to move here, buddy. And then I'm going to do a second move into your droids.
Okay.
All right, so it's up to you then.
B2s again. And I don't think I'm within 2. Out of Jyn.
Okay.
So it'll be a double move.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to have the majority of them in, right? To be able to get the cover bonus?
Or be behind it, yeah. So I'm going to go my stack, and I've pulled a Jyn Erso. Okay. What Jyn's going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is she's going to move up at speed 2. And try to get in range of those commando droids, so I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. Before she does that, though, she needs to roll off one of these suppression. Now she is still within range 2 in line of sight. To Sabine's graffiti token. She rolls off 2. I'm just going to take 1 off, as is my right. And I'll go ahead and move her off camera. So you see where Jyn ended up, right at range 2 of those droids who will be out in the open for her 5 white dice shot. All right, let's see if this gun starts paying off. So far, I think I'm keener on her other gun. More upside to this one, a little less consistent. And she got 1 crit. You're going to be rolling 2 dice. Okay, so you'll lose your bomb thrower, but you keep your leader when I need to destroy that unit. Okay, that's going to be it for Jyn, as Josh, that guy will have 2 suppression on him. But I think you're pulling him next, so
yeah.
Let's see if he rolls any off. He does not, so he'll remain with 2 suppression, but of course he gets full actions because he's a droid.
They have something for range, don't they? But, let's see, charge is only melee, right?
Yeah, they get 2 white dice. Range 1 to 3.
I think I'm going to just move him in here.
Okay, so I go to my last unit to activate, which is this poor guy who's already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. I'll roll him 3 dice.
He's literally
So he will
keeled
get
over.
one of those. Let's go ahead and aim and shoot at the General Grievous. Well, let's see. I'm going to move him out, and he's going to shoot at that commander droid. Yeah, so he won't have any problems doing this. But I'll do it off camera, nice and legit, just to make sure.
Gonna die.
All right, nice and legit, as I said. We got 1 black dice, no cover with sharpshooter 1. He does surge to hit, my friend.
They're red, right?
Yep. Turns over for him, nice. And with that final shot, this unit will be taken off the board. as the end of turn 4. Let's go to turn 5. There's not much remaining for either side. That's for sure. We are in turn 5. Josh, I have played Jyn's 2-pip. Trust goes both ways.
And Supreme Commander.
My turn to roll. It will be you. All right, Josh, you have priority. Where'd you go with your orders?
Grievous and this order of B1s here.
I've gone with Jyn and these unit of rebel troopers over here. Where would you like to start?
What you're trying to do there with Jyn?
She's got teamwork.
Huh?
She's got teamwork with that unit of rebels now.
What's teamwork?
When she gets a green token, the unit.
They get a green token?
Yeah, okay. If they're within range 1 to 2.
Okay.
Han and Chewie type stuff.
I think I'm gonna take from how much health does she have?
She has 3 health remaining.
3 health remaining.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'm gonna take from my stack the one I did not want.
So you got.
Let me try to roll
2 suppression.
No.
I'll keep those 2.
What do you think? Get in melee?
Yeah, you have to. You can. Yep.
So, well, since I have charge, can I take the aim first and then move?
No, because he has AI move dodge.
Oh, move dodge, right. So I'll take the dodge first.
Okay.
And then I'll do a voluntary move.
Okay.
And then charge.
All right, I'll put the dodge out for you.
And this is your...
Okay, red-white against Jyn, who has 2 suppression on her right now. And we're going to go ahead and do 1 damage to her, so she's going to be rolling 3 dice. Come on, Stardust. Let's re-roll that one. It was cocked. She's going to take a wound. It's going to end it right there for Josh. I'm going to go ahead and activate Jyn. She's going to keep her 2 on her. She's going to activate Quick Thinking, which will give her an aim and a dodge, and her friends over there an aim and a dodge in an effort to keep them alive. And we shall try to take down this commando droid.
You got a decent melee?
It's 4 black dice. It's pretty good, and it is suppressive.
I should just fit at range.
Surgeon to crit, and she's going to do 4 on you, buddy. Now you can use that dodge to cancel 1.
Sure.
But you're still looking at 3.
Yeah. Nope.
All right. So that's going to do it for Jyn, who still has a dodge and a name, 2 suppression, and 4 wounds. As we go back to you, sir.
I'll go ahead and take from the stack.
Okay.
What?
Do you just carried it back over there with you, probably?
Did I? I should have.
Yeah, I think you just put on top.
Two
troopers.
Yep. I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna try to finish off Jyn.
Okay, so
AI attack on these guys.
Sure.
With these guys.
Now you're touching the piece of cover, so that means I get no cover other than her regular cover.
So 4, 4, and is it 2 red?
3.
3 with the ACM.
Yep.
4, 4, 3.
All right, and light cover because of my suppression.
I don't think I surge.
You do not?
I do not have a surge token, so. 6?
Yep. Goes down to 5. I will use duck and cover at this point. So I'll be rolling 8 dice. 4, 6, 8. Have to save 5 of them. I think this is unlikely. As I save 3 of them, actually I had to save 4 of them. So 2 are going to go through, and that's going to be it for Jyn.
I'll just take a dodge for my second action.
Okay, I'll throw a dodge on there for you, my friend. They did their job. I go to my stack, and it is a Special Forces, so it is going to be good old Sabine Wren. And I think what Sabine Wren...
I thought she was an operative.
She is, sorry, that's Special Forces there, isn't it? I think what we gotta do here is shoot Grievous, then move. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
All right, so like before, it is 5 black and a white. Now remember, you have Guardian 2 at this point.
Yep.
Seems good. No cover because of Sharpshooter 1. It's gonna be good for 3.
He's at 4 health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do the Guardian. I'll do Guardian 2 first.
Okay. I'll save the Pierce for him.
So
lose 1.
Lose 1 there.
And 2 dice for him.
Impervious.
He saves them both.
But still takes a suppression, right?
Yep. So after that, my commandos took a speed 2 move towards Josh's deployment zone. As back to you.
Then we go ahead and activate the B1s.
Okay.
And they are going to take a shot at... I think we're going to shoot at Sabine.
Okay. That's a poison unit?
Yep.
Okay.
Two.
Just going to be 1 after my cover. Because she has some suppression on her.
Yep.
There goes Sabine. Sabine is gone, but her art lives on. As I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit.
Does that last the whole time?
Yeah.
It just stays out there?
It does.
That's kind of cool.
Unless it starts raining.
I'm
I'm going to go ahead and take a dodge with these guys. And I ain't worried about swinging, so I'm just going to pass on that second one.
Okay.
Over to you. Which I think you have either Grievous or those
I'll do
B2s.
the B2s first.
Okay.
So we're going to do the AI attack on the rebels.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're in melee, that's right.
Josh getting 5 black here. He's going to do 3 hits.
I don't have a surge on.
I'm going to go ahead and dodge 2 of them. And then I'm going to save this one. No. So I'm down to my last guy over there. With Nimble, I'm going to get that one back as I go to my last. Operative is Sabine, who's no longer with us. And my trooper unit. This is going to be my best chance to roll off 2 suppression. If I can get 1 dice from my friend. Again, within range 1 to 2. They will roll that off, so they're going to get 2 actions. And how best to go about skin this cow? Let's go ahead and move 1 for sure here. And then I think I gotta take a shot at this point.
Yeah, Grievous?
Yep. I don't want to, but I think I have to. 3 black dice to put a suppression token on General Grievous. You do have light cover because of suppression. As I've gotten 2 hits, I'll go to 1, so 1 dice. You do have to be in line of sight to Guardian, so can't Guardian. Takes a wound and a suppression.
Grievous, let's see what I can roll off here.
All right, so Grievous, how many suppression does he have now?
6.
You'll be rolling 5 dice because you are concerned about that graffiti token.
It's a deadly one.
Roll off 1.
Alright, so should I run this way since
You do.
there's a tree there?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go, but I can't go into,
Right,
get
you won't
stuck
go
in
into
the
melee, so
right?
you'll go as far as you can.
So pretty much like right short of this guy, like right here.
Works for me. That's going to be it for the turn, so that means you get to take off another suppression token. That's going to put him at 4. As everything else should be good. We'll get rid of these green tokens. And go to our last turn. It is a close game. Somehow, some way. All right, Josh, turn 6. That means it's the red player's turn to go first.
I'm gonna play Assault.
And I have to play standing orders. I did make my Special Forces unit my new commander unit.
Divvy out these surges.
Okay, while Josh is doing that, I put my order on my Special Forces now command unit, as Josh has put one on the B1s that passed Grievous, the B1s, and this unit B2s. Where would you like to start?
I guess we'll go ahead and. He's at 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Grievous. Let me see if I can roll off here. If any.
Let's see if you're within range 2 of the graffiti token still. You are, so you'll be rolling 3 dice. Yep.
Okay. Roll off 1. Okay, so I'm still fuzzy on this suppression. So since I'm not doubling,
You get 1 action.
1 action because I'm over my threshold, right?
Correct. Even or over, yep.
Even or over, okay. Let's go ahead and move into melee with these guys,
Okay.
and then we'll trigger Relentless.
All right.
4 black, 4 white.
No. 2 white, 2 red, and 4 black.
2, oh.
Yep.
4, okay. Lightsaber shot.
Pierce 2. You have some search tokens there, right?
Just the 1.
You want to use it?
Yeah.
So that's going to make 4. Yeah, Pierce 2, I'm going to lose 4 guys. All right, so lost 4 guys there, so I'm going to go my stack, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a trooper unit. They're going to go ahead and... I thought I measured that 4. We'll go ahead and concede here, because at best I could only get 1 unit in, and I don't even think I can get them in anymore. I thought they were going to...
How far do you get to move if you withdraw?
A speed 1, yeah. A speed 1. And even if I was able to tie you by getting both those units in, you getting both your units in here, you're going to win on points. So, excellent game.
Yep, good game.
Well done, and welcome back to Legion. It's good to have you back over to the house.
Thanks.
Talk about those BX droids when we come back.
All right.
Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where my rebels had a rough day thanks to Josh's CIS. So let's start with your list, buddy.
Okay. Well, I really wanted to play something fun with the release of BX, and I really like the idea. I've always wanted to find a way to kind of work some of the radiation cannons into my B1s, because it was a heavy unit that I had never played with the B1s. So I was like, well, let's go ahead and mix up this Deoxys grenade, saboteur, and the radiation cannon and just see what happens. And I made that choice in the beginning just to be aggressive with them, and I think it paid off. I think doing that much damage right off the bat kind of made you had to like rethink, what am I gonna do now? I think it was very disruptive.
It certainly was, and I didn't think you were going to be able to get up there as quickly as you did. But between the Scout 3
Yeah.
and then the Speed 2 move, of course, you have scale with them, so that means that they ignore any difficult terrain. Not that there was much, but moving up over the building, on top of the building, all of that was really great stuff. And Rebels are not well geared to shrug off the poison, although there was a couple of rolls where I did, because they're just not going to make a lot of saves, where maybe if I was Empire or even better clones, you make those saves and then it's a little bit more dicey with the poison. But, poison just killed so many Rebels today. It was fun.
Yeah.
And then Grievous does what Grievous does. He held in there. He did fail one morale check finally, but kind of held your
kind of worked
spot.
in my favor because you were kind of moving that way anyways to try to get into the zone, and me having to go that way anyways. I kind of got just the move that I was going to do anyways, probably just no attack.
It seems like that happens a lot. But the other part of your list were the B2s.
Yeah, the B2s, which
scared the heck out of me.
I saw I started to think at the beginning that I can't leave that unchecked down there because you could have easily just waltzed right into my deployment zone. So the B2s, because of the 2 range, are pretty easy to work with their AI if you're not giving them orders. So I went ahead and just stacked them both over on that side just to give you something to think about.
Yeah, and it was a hard counter to my R2 and Jyn and Pathfinders, and they did quite the job on all of them. Tried to hold them up with R2 and the Pathfinder. It was really just POW at that point, but just wasn't able to do enough. And eventually there were the 2 units that you managed to get in my deployment zone. So that was pretty sweet.
Yep.
Other than that, so on my side, Jyn, always fun. I ran her with her 5 white dice blaster, and I think she was like 3 for 15. She just never really could get that to go on the upside.
Those whites, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and it's range 2. The suppressive is nice, but it just doesn't help out against droids. And the Pierce one is just like a regular gun. So I'm going to look at that a little bit more. I'm not sure I loved it. Sabine is always fun.
Sabine put in work.
Yeah, she did. Couldn't do as much as I wanted to do with explosions, as she could only get it into range 1. Range 1 of one of your units, and not the B1s that was behind Grievous.
Yeah.
And then missed with that. But, she's always good, and she's always dangerous, so I do love playing with her.
I do. One thing that I've never tried, and I've played CIS quite a bit, but I've never ran a Steam Leader on Grievous before. And I think it might be one of my favorite training cards with him now, just because, you put a bunch of little B1s, which are expendable and you're going to lose anyways, around him. It gives him a little more survivability, which is really nice.
6 points each, it's a pretty good trade, saving a wound on Grievous and taking a wound on a B1.
Yeah.
You did save very well with your Grievous today, which helped you out. That was nice to see. He can sometimes do that. He sometimes just does really well.
Yeah, I kind of learned my lesson with the first few times I played him when I was way too aggressive with him. And since then, since I've been playing him, I've kind of tried to hold back a little bit and not be so bloodthirsty with him. There's a time and a place for him to strike,
Oh, yeah.
work his way up behind cover, then once you got some units within 1 to kind of launch his 1 pip, then it does some damage.
You did a really good job of not giving me a lot of shots on him, I will say.
Well, my first idea was to bring him with the guys going over the building to that group there. And I'm like, I don't really think I need him over there, because with those B2s moving in and the damage that the commandos did, I was like, I think they can handle that flank over there. So then I had to kind of backtrack, to get him back over into the mix on this side of the board.
That was the right move, though. I mean, that's what essentially won you the game.
Those B1s weren't going to hold up that flank by themselves.
No. Now, my Pathfinders fold it really quickly. But the unit that did perform for me, as they most always do, is my full unit of Rebel Commandos. They did a really good job. I got a lot of good dice rolls with them. And with the Pierce 1, Sharpshooter 1, they can really do a lot of damage. Just wasn't quite enough at the end, but it was a really fun game.
It was. I had a lot of fun.
Anxious to see more out of the BX droids. I feel very fortunate that I got myself 2 units of them. I think you just got yourself.
I got my 2, just haven't put them together or painted them up yet, but I'm sure they'll be a part of the next CIS list.
Yeah, so those were my painted BX droids that you saw today. As far as ARC Troopers, I didn't manage to get any, and you're not a clone player, right?
I have not. I have enough units painted up and everything to have a list. I just haven't played them yet. I imagine maybe when things open up more, or next time I'm over here, maybe I'll bring the clone list. I did get 1 box of ARCs, so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got one from my LGS, and hopefully with the
Miniature Market canceled your order though, right?
Yeah, they canceled the 2 ARC orders, but still had my BX Commando, so I picked them up last night. I lucked out and there was 1 box left at my local game store there in Edwardsville, and hopefully maybe I can work something out with one of the guys on the Discord channel.
Yeah,
the box.
That would be nice. It's hard time to be a clone player if you haven't been fast, because Phase 2s are impossible to get, and now ARC Troopers are going to be impossible.
We got a whole nother slew of things coming out this Friday, supposedly. So we'll see how that goes. But do you like the ATRT with clones?
I wasn't planning to get any, to be honest.
Had enough of them with the Rebels?
Or
just like
the
list that you have.
I think that's part of it, to be honest. I feel like I've
played
like
them.
a
Repeat.
Yeah. And I'm sure they play differently and they do different things for the army, but the clones are so good at token sharing that putting vehicles in is always a fancy proposition.
I like the barks.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to play vehicles, I'd be more than happy to play 2 barks, even Saber Tank and some units.
Yeah.
And stuff. So yeah, I'll probably hold off on the ATRTs too, or just print off the cards and use my Rebel ones and say.
I can't do that. My OCD kicks in, and I can't do that. So, all right, Josh, it was great to have you back over here. It's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to having you over again sometime soon. Let's not make it so long next time.
Yeah.
And again, congratulations on another victory over me. I was hoping to avenge my previous losses, but alas, not today. So if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, recommend you do. We are one of the more popular YouTube channels for Star Wars Legion Battle Reports.
For sure.
And we work hard to do that and give you games like you saw today. So make sure you subscribe. And if you feel really passionate about the Warcore YouTube channel, consider becoming a Patreon. That helps us get some of these new units when they come out and just keep everything around the studio.
We got a great community on the Discord channel too. So if you do get signed up and you come on the Discord, make sure you say hi. Lots of guys out there that play Legion, love to talk about Legion.
All over the world. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. All right, that's the last of the sales pitch, so we'll catch you guys next time.